Capricorn, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Speaking of which, I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Capricorn, that was loud. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Capricorn Tarot. Capricorn, love tarot. Capricorn, love reading. Messages from your person. A reading where we're looking at feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or hear, don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Before we get in, I just want to remind you that the playlists are linked in the video description and anything else you might be looking for, as well as on the playlist tab. And if you see here, suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here on my verified channel on YouTube, The Tarot Closet, it means someone's taking it. Keep those emails coming. My email is in my video description, as well as the About Me page. Capricorn, let's take a deep dive into what's going on in this connection. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Angels and ancestors, please show us what we need to see for Capricorn. Please show us the cards. Aho. Queen of Swords is in reverse. So is the Strength card, and it's right in the partnership placement. Wow, Eight of Swords in the upright. It's already really clear that somebody here has caused some kind of pause, separation, what is it? Maybe even some arguing that has led, I feel like, to a silence and no contact. Not being honest here. Is this around feelings? Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is somebody that, oh, yep, wow. Now, this might be around physical and or platonic, what the feelings are. That's the other thing about the Two of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Because that's a really specific delay around somebody who is kind of having problems speaking the truth about how they feel. Now, it could be literally around the feelings, but we could also be looking at feelings about commitment. In particular, the Four of Wands. Just want to show you that, which can be a marriage card. Because we're also looking at the Seven of Cups in reverse. And this is an energy here around some kind of commitment issues, literally. The bottom, the reversal here energy is somebody who has clarity. Page of Cups in reverse. Wow. But this is where it's been, indecision in their head. Two of Swords in reverse. This is around marriage, I feel. Yeah. This is the reading. Now, it could be around other things. It's not necessarily going to be around marriage for everybody, because it could also just be around another level. But what's really clear here, too, is around feelings. Somebody holding back, not communicating the truth. They kind of, the connection, the Magician in reverse. Either you were heading for something more serious or you were there. Either way, it didn't reach its potential, I feel. And this is very much the energy that's here. It's like kind of all over the place. It's connected here with the Strength card, connected to the heart chakra in reverse. And you have one foot out, maybe two, not waiting around anymore. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's more earth energy, and it's Venus around matters of the heart. And of course, the ruling planet for Taurus, which is also the energy coming in here. You're reading for somebody to tell you the truth. And it really is about the future, or where you were, or where you were heading. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Oh, here we go already. King of Swords. Justice. The King of Cups in reverse. That's very validating. The Fool. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This is wanting to come in. The Chariot. Interesting. Yeah. And Are you ready for this? The King of Pentacles is here. Now it's connecting with the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is a really strong validation of how you got where things are now. There's an emotional immaturity that's here. And again, that's also connecting with them not telling you these feelings or feelings about the future, maybe what's happening or how they feel about it, what's going, what exactly is going on in your connection is going to be really specific. But what's really clear for me here in our Eight of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse, that it's around either the feelings, literal feelings in terms of how do they feel about you. Also the King of Cups in reverse. Might even be both. Or feelings about commitment energy. King of Pentacles is here. One of four kings under our Emperor. And it is directly connected with all this holding back kind of energy. Yet we're also looking at the Three of Pentacles. And it's here with the Three of Wands. Waiting for somebody to make some kind of move or choice has already been really validated for me. And in the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's having the clarity. And we're also looking at this delay around the Three of Wands. You could say like coming out of those, or at the very least things speeding up, because we're also looking at the Chariot here in the upright. The Three of Pentacles, the kind of plans that are being made to come together, work this out. Building and or rebuilding, but getting over their fear around commitment. But I also want to say fear and pride over the fact that they need to make something right. And that's the other thing. Justice is here. Connected to the heart chakra. This 11, a master number. Around new beginnings, the truth. Here's the thing. The Queen of Swords is here in reverse. And that's my protege for justice. This person that you have been either waiting on for a while, or you're just checking in and there's a pin in it, like you're not really tapping your foot anymore. Justice is coming in here and saying, well, yeah, this needs to be made right. So making things right here is really super clear. And the truth, which is connected to feelings, which is connected to feelings about either where you were or where you were heading around commitment. And a conversation here that's brewing. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. What is the conversation about? This. Again, the commitment energy, just even looking at our King of Swords today. In the deck that I chose you here at the Tarot Closet, there is a timing energy. You can see the three, why do I always forget? Hourglass timing. There's a heart right here in the middle. And this is somebody who's strategizing this Mercury energy around communication. And it's interesting because we also have the counterpart to our King of Swords, the Queen of Swords here. The divine masculine and the divine feminine energy within us all, but around this person, this yin-yang energy in imbalance. Clearly, around communicating, around being honest, and we also see that being corrected as well here with justice. The yin-yang energy within justice, divine feminine, divine masculine energy getting into balance is just really super clear. The communication that's on the move here is also really clear. Pun intended. You could say the delay is also clear. And on the other end is the Four of Wands. So this is both connecting for some of you around marriage. But I also want to validate that if you can, here comes my throat chakra. If you can see each other, it can be maybe even at a wedding or just coming together at some type of event where there are other people around. If there's traveling involved, that's also really validating here with the Chariot. But one of the things I really want to validate in particular around the Two of Cups and the King of Cups here is this moon in Cancer energy in our major arcana. So you need to get past the emotional blocks in order to get it moving. And we see, this bull coming in here. There's fire from their horns, a massive victory wreath. And even the poppies around it, I have to validate around making something right. Also here in the Three of Pentacles. But adding this element of fire here to the Chariot, this action this person is taking, that's going to literally change where things have been. And again, connecting with the possibilities, if you can see each other, that is here. So we're also looking at the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. They're both here. But they're also both in reverse. So there's a really strong validation around the emotional blocks and the things that have been going on here with this person that you're not talking to, that you've been waiting on. Perhaps already 2 feet out the door or still a foot in the door. I mean, you're here after all, checking in. This Ace of Wands is like, this is what I want to do. And just even where it is right now, right here in between the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, around coming together. And it's all not just catty cornered to our Chariot, but it's really strongly connected to our overall energy here. I want to validate a really specific message if this separation or break, whatever it is in your case, if any of this is connecting to distance, a long distance energy between you, or even that somebody would need to make a really, travel a long way or even make a major move, that does come through. It's clear there's something that's been going on here. It's not even a question for me. So the Nine of Cups in reverse is also really not surprising. That is a Pisces energy. It's a wish fulfillment energy. It's Jupiter. That's the planet of expansion and prosperity and things moving forward. And it's clear there's a weight next to that. So I want to validate that last pentacle missing. Where is it? It's in the Two of Cups here. So were you talking about that future? Were you already kind of there? Were you heading there? This is like literal here in what you're reading for. Somebody not being ready or available, or somebody just running and being scared. What is it? The Magician in reverse. The Fool is here in the upright. It's connecting with our Four of Wands, but it's also connecting pretty strongly here with our overall energy, the Chariot. You go into the Fool when you are coming out of the World card. And that's the end of a cycle. It's completing a cycle. And if there are third parties here, I just want to validate if it's around kind of a karmic situation, we're also seeing that here. Paying off karmic debts, you could say. Reaching goals, learning lessons, obstacles being moved. So moving forward here, together or apart, Capricorn. Is it together or apart? And that's the other thing. It's coming out of that World card around this person that's here, and it's completing the picture. And so for some of you, that is validating around this conversation coming up. If there is marriage, it's coming up in the discussion. But it might just be around life-changing decisions associated with distance. Again, or particular circumstances in your lives. Whether the third party is around money or just distance, people, romantic or otherwise, or a combination of all of the above. I also want to tell you that, obviously here at the Tarot Closet, all readings are timeless for you when you find them, when you're finding a reading or you're finding each other, And there is something that you thought, well, I really needed to hear this today. There's a reason for that. Trust the timing on that. If you are here in real time, I want to validate for you. By the way, this is the only place that I release my readings, at the Tarot Closet on YouTube, my verified channel. Just want to put that out there. That we are days away from going right into Mercury retrograde. We are already in the pre-shadow. And that is an energy of like what's brewing here. And coming into that full-on Mercury retrograde energy, it's highly likely that if you are here in real time, it's going down. And if you're not, it may have gone down. And if you want to just know what's going on or how they're feeling, that's coming through regardless. Oracle, which I am not reading in reverse. So this is really interesting and really validating. It's the Man card. And here's the thing. There is a sword. Now, the King of Swords energy is a divine masculine energy. For me, this is not about gender so much as it is about the yin and yang energy. This is like a validation for me around the King of Swords. There is a big sword here, as you can see, and there is also a 5. And that's really validating around the conflicting energy that has been here. I gotta straighten cards. And it's validating around what is brewing here, around what they want to say to you, what they need to say to you. Yeah, because that sword energy, that's the air energy. It's clarity in the relationship. It's transactional energy. It's somebody thinking logically, getting out of indecision and getting out of their head and getting out of the fog, which is also here. This is an 8, as you can see, coming to an 8, and that is an energy of movement, completing the cycle, so connecting me also to the World card, but also kind of uprighting the Magician in many ways. But where you were heading, you're getting this truth and this clarity now. It's coming in. This person literally getting out of the fog. Right in the middle of the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords, right? Not just catty cornered with the Chariot, but really connected and next to our Man card with the sword, which is definitely a King of Swords kind of energy for me. Okay, so there's something I want to show you, but before I show you this card, I want to validate something that is here. Look, this is around marriage. Current, future possibilities, past discussions, holding back energy. Look what our bird is holding. Can you see that? This little itty bitty deck I'm holding up for you. Here at the Tarot Closet today, it's a ring. It's literally called rings, and that energy around it is reflecting on everything, assessing the situation. It also connects with controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And I want to say it does connect here with this new path forward, the rings, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords. Like for some of you, if that's what this is about, that is going to come up in this conversation. You can even see under our messenger here, the bird holding the ring in their mouth. There are rings because these are tree stumps. You know, when they're cut, you can see the life of the tree stumps. And that connects me to the earth energy, Capricorn, which obviously you are in, but also the commitment energy and the long-term energy. It's kind of like Ten of Pentacles energy. There's more than 10 there, though. So somebody is looking within. This is an introspective kind of energy. It's the Raven, and that's coming to a 10, and that is a new cycle, a new beginning. And look what is here. Lichen, and that's a 22, and that is a master number, and that's an energy of second chances. It's connecting with, you could say, goals, connecting me to the World card, the future possibilities. We're looking at waves as well. So the ship's out in the sea, in the wavy, stormy kind of waters, and seeing the lighthouse and coming in here for some respite, seeing the light literally in the storm. the waves. So around the emotions that have been held back, that are here, that are also really strong, I feel like, whatever's going on, that are coming in, it's connected to the emotions here. I mean, that's not even a question. And it's a 3. That's around communication. It's around this conversation. Again, also, I want to say with the waves being kind of emotional, but coming together and communicating around the timing. And also that energy of the conversation leading literally to a new path, however that's going to be for you, because you have free will, because that's growth either way. So whether you're coming together and you're hearing this and it's moving things forward together, or you're hearing this and you're saying, yeah, I'm done. I mean, that's up to you. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from your person, Capricorn. And I do need to validate that energy, though. It could be that some are not here, but if you are on a twin flame journey, I do want to validate the energy does come through here, and it really comes through as with around twin flames and separation. It's not changing how somebody is. It's not changing the bottom line here is that somebody really wants to make something right. Somebody is kind of, well, not kind of, they're strategizing around communication to come here with the truth, literally. The Chariot, Justice, the Fool. It's around what happened here and the possibilities of the communication window that's opening. There, it's just, if everybody's ready for it, there's a high possibility of that going down. Well, look what just came in. I love you. So I have to validate this kind of immediately because some of what's been coming through here is, do you want to know how this person feels? Has somebody been holding that back? It's here. I feel like it's probably a lot more than that for most of you, but it's very validating. Every road leads back to you, Capricorn. It's here with the Fool, with the waves, the emotional energy, connecting to the Four of Wands, the King of Swords. Coming out of this fog, I mean, our owl is above it all here on our fog card. And that owl is very wise. By the way, an owl is actually a Scorpio, and they can hold back emotions, owls. They seem kind of stoic, like they're really set on a few things, which is true, but they're there. And that's also really validating around your video today, your reading today. I think of you daily. We were destined to meet. Every road leads back to you. It was my fault. It's right here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And with you, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think about you constantly. I made so many mistakes. It's also connecting with the Fool. Just an FYI. I cannot stand not talking to you. So that's really super validating around the no contact energy that is here today. I made so many mistakes. Is that you? Only you can say, I really want you back in my life. Do you think of me too? Because I think of you constantly. No one compares to you. I'm still checking up on you. So if you are in no contact, they're looking. They're watching, whether it's through your social media or somebody else's. And here we go. The truth. I want a life with you. It's been revealed here. And again, for those of you that this is connecting to marriage, it's really coming through strongly in your reading. I'm sorry I ghosted you. I talked to my friends about you. I talked to my friends about us. The last message from your person. Really connecting here with our Eight of Wands in reverse, our Two of Swords in reverse, and the King of Swords. I write messages in my head over and over. So what they're wanting to say to you has been being played out already for them. And a lot of that coming through here today. Beautiful Capricorn, that is your reading. Thank you for watching me here at the Tarot Closet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you here at the Tarot Closet again soon. Until next time.